Welcome back to more Dragon Age Origins. I'm Negative0. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing alright. Well, we're still here at Arl Eamon's place at Redcliffe. I was thinking maybe we want to explore a little bit. We've been everywhere except these final rooms. This is the path to the upstairs. This is where we just had the big fight with the little demon boy. And that's the exit. So I think, well, we may not have been this way either. Or maybe we came in, I don't remember. But we haven't been to this part yet, so let's go ahead and explore this area. I think it's one of these ways. I think it's down here. Yeah, looking at the mini-map. So let's continue. There's a couple of things we can check out. Oh, they're like electrical. Magic suits of armor. It looks like the boys are going to help us, so we're fine. Morgan, I was thinking about, oh my gosh, look at all these spells. I want to do Walking Bomb against somebody that's not close to anybody. Maybe this guy. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, target this guy. Use this spell. No. I think she's doing it. There you go. Oh, if he blows up, he'll explode. I don't think he will, because he has a lot of health. I'm a little worried about this fight. Let's go ahead and focus on our character. Let everybody do what they need to do. Let's go over here. Let's ignore this guy. Alright, let's help Morgan. Who's that? Oh, he got taunted. Perfect. Let's go ahead. Yeah, keep... Oh, no. We're stuck. Alright, let's go over here. This is a disaster. Please. He exploded. He exploded, and I think he got all these guys. It's fine. They're doing fine. It's us I'm worried about. Actually, no, we're doing great. Alright, let's leave that guy alone. Aleister got knocked down. Miss. Oh, this guy's almost dead. He's done. Let's get this guy. I feel like I'm not doing so well this time. Let's do the thing that lowers their... Okay, this is fine. We're fine. As soon as those boys were freed up, I think we're great. Yep. This guy's gonna continue to chase us, I think. Let's stun him. Oh, yeah. Just like I planned. Perfect. Perfect. So, let's look around and be careful, because we don't want to go deal with the demon yet. Remember, we have to go to the mage's circle. So let's go in here and look around. No enemies. I see the book. Let's look at this book.
Oh, right.
The Orlesian Empire.
Going.
And, yep, I remembered this from the last time I played, which was years and years and years ago. We have Aleister's... Let's take a look at it. Aleister's mother's necklace. Remember, he said, way back when we first got here... Where would that be? Other? Yeah. Let's inspect it. So the silver emblem of Andraste's flame is riddled with cracks. Someone with a lot of patience has carefully glued it back together. That's so nice. It was probably Arl Eamon. But Aleister said, way back at the beginning when we first got to Redcliffe, that he was so mad, he was such a bad kid, he threw his mother's amulet against the wall, and Arl Eamon picked it up and got it for him. So we'll give that to him a little later on. I think this is the way, yeah, this is the way to the upstairs where the demon boy is. Let's check out this Oh, okay, hold on. Let's back up. Let's back up a little bit. Aleister, get in there. Perfect. Let's let everything play out. Let's just attack this guy. think we're fine. Oh, there's a... Who's this guy? Why is he... Oh! Is he really an enemy? I think he is.
Yes.
Alright, well, let's just kill him. Look at this. Enraged corpse.
Watch out! Is there any doubt?
Bad day, huh?
Redcliffe Vault Key. Cool.
Going.
Oh yeah, more of this. And this guy. Let's go in the room. See what's there, if anything. Somebody's... Oh, we unlocked it.
Going.
A gift, okay. We'll take it. We'll take it as our righteous due. This is probably Isolde's room. We'll leave that. We don't need that. What's in here? A soldier's helm. We definitely want that. Let's see if that's good for Aleister. Maybe if not, we'll give it to Sten. Let's see. It's got a little bit... It looks like the bonuses for the Helm of the Deep are better. Let's see how it looks. Not that we can see the helmets anyway. Helm of the Deep is better. This is Viridium, though. It's a tier 4 item. Just 0.25 more armor. I don't think it... I think this is better. We'll give this to Sten later on. Alright, I think that's everything I wanted to do. Let's get out of here. Where's the exit? This way, I think. I think it's over here. Oh, there's somebody... Who's that? Can I see who that is? Mage's Collective Liaison. He's not a mage.
You're the Grey Warden,
or
aren't
maybe
you?
he is a mage.
Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Isn't that against the law?
We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Interesting. So if we do this, let's see. Let's think about the influence that we would give to our companions. Obviously, Morrigan would think this was really cool. These are wild mages, I think, that he's talking about. This collective of non-policed mages. Aleister would hate it. Liliana would probably hate it. Sten wouldn't care. I think I'll at least take a look.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
Oh, nobody... We didn't influence anybody. No, that's money. Where are the, requests? Oh, right here. We don't have to accept any of these. We can just take a quick look at them. Careless accusations. The activities of the Maleficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed, and now I'm in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I asked the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. Kill some people before you get accused. No thank you. This collective is only successful at the pleasure of the Templars. Their continued devotion to our safety requires certain concessions on our part. In the interest of renewing our relationship with these fine and generous agents of the Maker, we ask that a willing man or woman of character grace our good friends with the gift of lyrium. Procure 10 lyrium potions and offer them up to the Knight Commander Harith in Redcliffe. We could probably do that. We're coming back to Redcliffe anyway. Wait. Are we... Accept. Herbal mallet. Herbal magic. Disaster so consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind. Humbly reward and bring me 10. Okay, so this is... Where do we deliver them? May he who accepts this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart for this noble and selfless act. Do we just give them... Do we just, like, put them in the bag? We'll accept this one. In times such as these, one must suspect even his neighbor of the darkest dealings, lest they cast a shadow upon those who labor under the light. I, Jibasto, have heard tell of a cabal of Maleficarum performing rituals in the dark near my sanctum, and I certainly wish to see them brought to justice for their dark deeds. I hesitate, however, to accuse them of foul sorcery without a full understanding of the trappings, ritual, and appearance the dark magic requires. The writings of the hated Maleficarum Bannister should be suitable. Should a courier be available to procure me copies of the Scrolls of Bannister, I would be grateful. Yeah, sure, why not? No harm there, I'm sure. Cool. We got some random world side quests. That said, I think... Oh, yeah, I wanted to go to the store. Let's see if it's open. Looks like a no. Now, can I just go to camp from here? Let's do a little world map. Yeah, perfect. We're on our way to the circle.
I don't understand. You look like a woman.
What? I am?
You are a Grey Warden, so it follows that you can't be a woman.
Why not? We have to be careful how we speak to him because he's very, very logical, right? And unemotional. So we don't quite get what his problem is, so let's just keep asking questions.
Women are priests, artisans, shopkeepers, or farmers. They don't fight.
That's not a universal truth. Some women fight.
Why would women ever wish to be men? That makes no sense.
Okay, so this is like a cultural issue. Maybe the Qunari are like that. Although, maybe not. I don't know if that's the case. Maybe he's just specifically talking about non-Qunari. You think they can't be women because women don't fight?
Exactly.
I'm a woman, and I'm fighting.
One of those things can't be true. A person is born, Qunari or human or elven or dwarf. He doesn't choose that. The size of his hands, whether he is clever or foolish, the land he comes from, the color of his hair, these are beyond his control. We do not choose, we simply are.
But a person can choose what to do.
Can they? We'll see.
We got the tiniest amount of approval. So now that we're here, let's talk about gifts for a second. In my research, I found out a couple of things. Are these... Where are the gifts? Up here. So the lamb bone obviously will go to the dog. The ale will pick up a couple more companions, and one of them is an alcoholic, so I think this goes to him. The bracelet, I don't know if that's special. Steel bracers, maybe that'll go to Aleister? He might like that. As you give more gifts to people, you sort of get, what do you call it? The effects become less effective. Diminishing returns. So, we have to be kind of careful. This clearly goes to Aleister. This clearly goes to the dog. Tattered notebook, I don't know who that goes to. Small carved statuette. Small carving of a robed woman. Maybe the robed woman is Andraste, and maybe that's for Liliana? Not really sure. You can give a gift to anybody, but it's more effective if you give the right gift to the right person. Tribal necklace. Sun-bleached teeth and bones. No idea. It kind of feels like maybe a Morrigan gift, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So let's go ahead. Oh, I think I have to do it like this. Let's try it. Can I just drop it on you?
Is that this?
Oh, yeah.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it in Redcliffe Castle In the study.
Oh, the Arl study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Perhaps you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left... Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity.
You know what? He just reminded me. Where is he? He just reminded me. So we got a +9 with him, and Sten approves too? Oh wait, that might have been the old thing. We have to go back to Redcliffe and give the sword back to the young lady there. Let's go ahead and see what else we can do. Where were we? Other... Yeah, let's give this to our... Oh, wait. He's... Okay. I wasn't sure if that would work. If he was in the party. Did that do anything? That did nothing. Or maybe... Does he, like... He already loves us all the way. What could we do to make him not love us? Now, I'm going to give this statue to Liliana. It may be good for her.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so it didn't start a conversation, and it was +5. I think the first amount is +5. So, I don't know if that was right. Tribal necklace. I feel like it's a Morrigan thing. I could be wrong. Or it could be just be a random thing.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Alright. So, that's all the gifts, I think. Oh no, they're up here. Steel bracers? Maybe to Sten?
Unexpected. Thank you.
That's enough for now, I think. We do need to talk to everybody, though, and kind of get to know them a little bit better. Let's go talk to Liliana.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What was life like in the Chantry?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
How so?
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
What did you say to them?
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the Chantry says, and the Chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Oh, I don't think we got anything. These are just from the gifts. As far as whoa, no. Let's see if we can get to know Sten a little bit better.
Yes.
What were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
Do you have to be so literal?
No, it's a choice, not a necessity.
Are you going to answer my question?
I did. Parshera, was there anything else?
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
What did you mean about human wisdom?
Perhaps if humans sought wisdom beyond the walls of chantries, they might find it now and then.
Okay, here we go. And I suppose you think the Qunari have found wisdom? Where else would you find wisdom if not the chant? Do Qunari have places of worship? Do we stay in line with this conversation? I think we do. Let's go with 2.
Try looking for it. Wisdom is like breath. You need it, but no other can give you theirs.
So, the thing about the conversations with Sten, do we keep asking questions or do we argue with him? Like, which would he... Like, you would assume that somebody would want you to agree with them or at least ask questions to pull out more things in the conversation. I think we'll try that. We'll go with 1.
It's everywhere. In every moment of eternity there is a chance to find it. You have only to reach for it. There is little point in pursuing this. We should move on. As you wish.
Oh! Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. Morgan. Nope.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No, I don't want you to leave.
Then I assume our discussion ends here.
Whoops. That was a bad idea.
What do you wish of me?
Let's just ask her
If
stuff.
you must.
Well, how did you become a shapechanger?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Let's not inflict our morals upon her. Let's not ask her whether or not it's true. Let's continue to find out more about her. Your mother has been doing this for a long time, then.
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Oh, yeah, we can ask to be a shapechanger. I'm not really interested in that, and I think you have to be a mage anyway. Can you change into other human forms? I've never heard of magic like that before. Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
I've never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of Magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
By practitioners, you mean apostates? The chantry simply seeks to protect us from danger. Let's approve. That's good. Such traditions need to be preserved.
I am surprised you think so. Still, 'tis a pleasant thing to hear.
Can anyone become a shapechanger?
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
That's all I wanted. Oh wait, let's ask this one. Can you turn into other human forms?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
That's it.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your abilities sound quite useful.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Alright, we got a little bit from her. Very cool. Who else? Aleister? We got a little bit back from the horrible conversation that we had earlier.
Ask away.
Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Is there a headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfels, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
So what happens now that there's just two of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
Yep, so we're on our own. Will we need to start rebuilding the Order?
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be two of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
I think that's enough for
About
now.
the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need? Ask away.
Oh yeah, let's ask him about how he became a Grey Warden.
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
I mean, haha, very funny.
I do my best. What can I say? Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
You don't seem like the religious sort. Should we say that? What skills might those be?
Well, it wasn't an easy life, you know. I don't know whether or not you've noticed, but I'm not exactly the Chantry type. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
Why did the Grand Cleric want to keep you?
I wondered that myself. It's not as if she valued me highly. I think she just didn't want to give anything to the Grey Wardens, is all. The Chantry didn't lose much. And I think I can do more fighting the Blight anyhow, rather than sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have.
He was a good man.
He was. A good man who didn't deserve his fate. That much I'm sure of. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
Okay, I think that's good enough for now. Let's go. We got a we got a +1 out of that. Let's leave. Get to the Circle of Magi. Let's take... I feel like we shouldn't take Morrigan. I think that would be bad. Let's go ahead and take Sten.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, the rest of the gang. Morrigan, you're going to hang out because those Templars, they would not care for your presence. Now we're going to go... Where is the circle? Right here. We got a long way to go. We're fighting. Trap detected. Oh, they're everywhere. Okay. Well, Sten, take on this guy. I think we'll be alright. Magi, don't get caught in the trap. Let's...
Held in it for us.
Okay, there are traps everywhere. Let's get in here. Time for a sweep. Oh, that's great. Everybody's... Okay, Sten is a little bit on his own. We have to be careful of the traps now. I think we're good. Let's just kill this. Okay, Sten. Holy cow. Aleister, help him out. I think Sten might be going down. I don't think there's anything he can do. He's done. Yeah, that's some crazy attack. Let's hope we don't get that. Let's finish killing off this wolf. Who's left? This one's almost... No, wait. There's one right in front of us. Let's try to make sure that... Alright, that's good. That guy looks dead. There's Magi. Perfect. Oh no! We're going down. I hate that attack. Where's my dog? Kill that thing. We're done. Mangy's done too. Oh no, we might be out of luck here. You go to hand. How do I do that? This and attack this guy. Do one of these. Let's. You take a poultice because I'm a little nervous about you going down, and then you keep attacking. What is this? Song of Valor. Holy cow. I did not think these would... Didn't we fight wolves before? Alright. We don't need the, Okay, hold on. Go behind me. Can you please go over here? Oh, watch out for those traps. She's missing. She's missing like crazy. Take one of these. Aleister, poultice. Okay. Is she that bad with the dagger? 73. Maybe they're just super nimble? She's got the +4 attack. What about with the bow? Yeah, she's... Maybe she's... weak? She's got an 18 strength. I have no idea. Why are you missing? Come on. Aleister, what are you doing? Are you afraid? Can you please help?
You need help?
Okay. Wow. That... that could have been the end of us. That could have been the end of us.
Right.
Let's get all this.
As you wish.
We're gonna need some injury kits once we get to the circle. Or maybe we go to camp?
Off I go.
How do we leave? Do we have to fight more? Oh, let's level up Liliana. What do we want? More dexterity, I think. And then maybe this. And then, what do we want? What's good? Critical shot. This is... Arrow of Slaying. That sounds good. Let's get that. Okay, let's move on. Wow, that was absolutely horrible. Injury kit. Boom. Did that work? Okay. And then you as well. I think that's everybody that was hurt. And these traps. Disarm it. Can we get experience for that?
I could do that for you. Yes, of course.
No, you can't.
On my way.
Okay, well, let's get out of here. This was totally a weird trap. Let's go this way, maybe? Don't fall in the trap.
Now. Trap. So simple to see, really.
Here we are. Here's the docks. There's the tower right there. Let's pick this up. One of these is one of those mage things. Yeah, there's the mage guy. Who are you?
Wow, I've never seen one of you knife ears dressed like the King of
Whoa.
Ferelden before. You made good for yourself, eh?
Excuse me?
Oh, I don't mean no offense. I know I shoot my mouth off. I'm just not used to your kind, trussed up all fancy.
It's well met.
Don't hold your breath. No one's been allowed to cross the lake for days. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job.
Why?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was.
Who's Gregor?
He's Knight Commander of the Templars up in the tower. Good man.
Is something wrong up there?
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic, but the tower's always got something to do with magic.
Yeah, that would make sense. Is there no way to get across?
You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
Thanks. Thanks for your help.
You're too kind. Your type don't usually give my type the time of day.
Good to see you again.
Now, he should have... Yeah.
And I'm off.
Oh, wow. There's even more side quests. Places of Power. Oh, I think this is in the tower. Yeah, Deep Roads, Pistelli. Yeah, we can do this one. Careless Accusations. No. Notice of Termination. There comes a time in each young man's life that he must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling takes it upon himself to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices. Sure. And then, okay, Sherik, Alina, and Chef. I'm hoping that they'll all appear on the map so that we don't have to work too hard. Thy brother's killer. My worst fears have been realized. A band of devilish Maleficarum. I'm assuming Maleficarum is like apostates that are like blood mages, like that one guy at Redcliffe, or like just people, the people that the Templars are supposed to be killing. Whatever, the bad mages. Anyways, this cannot stand. I, Jabasto, charge he who accepts this quest to destroy the fiends. Oh wait, we saw this one before. Nah, I don't think we'll do that one. Alright. Let's finally get over to the tower.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
Who are you?
I am the person appointed to stop all unauthorized access to the Circle Tower. Meaning you, because you're unauthorized.
Okay, alright. So, actually, we do need the First Enchanter's help with the problem back at Redcliffe, but we do need to talk to the mages to get their help. So, this is official Grey Warden business. Take me there.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
Prove it.
Kill some darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening.
There aren't any darkspawn here.
Well, that's good, I suppose. Wouldn't want darkspawn smeared across the landscape. I hear their blood is black. Is that true? You'd know if you were a Grey Warden.
No. It's red.
I don't know. My instincts tell me darkspawn shouldn't have blood like ours. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
Well, that's intimidating.
Is that bad? Look, I'm, just trying to do my job. I'll take you right now, just like you wanted.
Yes.
Come along, I suppose.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray.
So this guy is a Templar. He's the head of the Templars, so we need to keep that in mind when we talk to him, not basically toe the line as far as the Chantry is concerned. You're Gregor, I assume.
Who are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring anyone across the lake. We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety.
No, the mages have an obligation to the Grey Wardens.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
This is why we cut the tongues from mages in Parvolan.
I will admit to agreeing with your companion. Maker knows the Qunari would not have gotten themselves into this position.
Oh, there's somebody back here in bad shape. How did this happen?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
What can I do to help?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment. The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely.
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
The mages are not defenseless. Some must still live.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
I'll go look for survivors.
I assure you, an abomination is a force to be reckoned with, and you will face more than one.
I must try. We definitely need the help of the mages, so we need to try.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
All right, cool. Well, I think we have to wrap up here for today. We're going to go inside the tower, try to rescue Irving. I believe he's the first enchanter. We'll do that in the next video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. Take care.